Hey friends, welcome back to the channel Creatively Sandra. If you are new here, I'm Sandra, and today I have a pin haul for you from my Pin and Pop event. So I have been participating in this for several months. You may have seen some of the previous videos. It is an online pin trading event, and Jen runs it. This is available on pinandpop.com to anyone. You can also become a VIP member. It's free to browse, but if you want to do trades, you buy tokens and you get to do as many trades as you have tokens. And it's very reasonable. You pay one shipping, everything comes all together. Jen coordinates that, receives everybody's packages, puts them back together, and sends out your pins from all the people you traded with. So getting started, she sent a couple little goodies. So I got this adorable little Pluto notebook and a Frozen sticker and an Aladdin sticker, and she always includes some little extras, and that makes this tons of fun. And then let's dive into what I traded for. So I'm going to start with some pins that I have gotten to complete some sets. So this is from a park set for Alice in Wonderland, and I actually picked up 4 of these in this trade event. So I got the Queen of Hearts, I got the Dodo bird. And these are gorgeous. These were, like I said, park pins. I believe they came 2 in a box. I don't think I bought any boxes. I think I've gotten all of these through trade, but was able to finish the collection that way. So the ones that I already had, I think was like Mad Hatter. I had Tweedledum and Tweedledee and Alice maybe, and the caterpillar. Oh, you know what I just realized? That's my second one of Queen of Hearts. So maybe I am missing one and this one will become a trader, but that's still fun. All right, more mystery pins that are adding to my collections. This is the Bell. I'm pretty sure they call it coffee or tea, I don't know, but this is the one that I keep saying looks more like a latte, where you have foam that you make the picture out of. So that is adding to that collection. And then we have a couple of the Villains pins that this was also a park pack. I had 2 of these so far, and I picked up 2. Hey guys, once again, my new voice recorder has failed me, so we're going to take a look at these pins and I'll continue to walk you through. So what I'm showing you is the Captain Hook from the Villains version. This is a park pin, and you see the Mickey head there to show its legitimacy. And so I'm really excited to add this. I think I have 3 more to go. The next one that I was able to get in trade was the Maleficent pin. And so this is gorgeous. That purple is really stunning. This is just a really fun series, and I think I have 2 more to go. I know one of them is the villain from Mulan. I can't remember the other, but we are that much closer to finishing that set. And then I picked up in the trades, was able to get my hands on one of the plush cuties, and this is Plush Pals. I can't remember the name of it, but this is Gus Gus, and I had gotten him before I ended up pulling him in a pack myself. So he is now a duplicate and will go into the next trading event. Another Loungefly set that I was able to get one of is, I believe it's a Windows pack. It's princesses, and they are at their windows with some shutters, and they're a little tough for me to pull the shutters open, but this is the Snow White version. You'll see me struggling here to get it open a bit. They're quite firm, but it's really a beautiful pin, and having this in hand, I do think I want some of the others, so I'll continue to look for those in trade. There you go. We have it open finally, but it is really pretty. I love the colors of Snow White, and this just looks really good. And I'm not sure how I'll display these. I guess the windows will have to be open for you to see the princess, but it is a fun set, and I do hope to get a few more of those. I think I have one other in my collection. So the next pin we're going to look at is one of the ear hats. So I picked up a couple of the ear hats this go around, and there were ear hats in the new mystery packs. They're now called Hidden Mickeys from the parks, and you see the little Mickey gem on the back there again. So this one was for, I think, Lumiere. I also was able to get Evil Queen, and we had some of them came from the mystery park packs at Walt Disney World, and some came from Disneyland. Oh, Cogsworth, I think, is that first one. So Cogsworth and Evil Queen. I have a few in my collection already, so those are just adding to it, and I'm going to try for a few more. And then we got, I think this is the last ugly sweater I needed in the Loungefly collection from last season, and this is Bambi. So there were a bunch of others. I got Alice, I had, I think, Pinocchio and Peter Pan maybe, but this is the final one that completes that set for me. Now there's another set that I'm trying to complete that is the parks version of those sets. So they're a little nicer than that Loungefly box lunch style pin, but I have at least 2 more in that set to go as well. Okay, this is another Loungefly set, I believe, and I did not collect any more from this set. I didn't buy any boxes, but you've got Russell and you've got the picnic basket, and it's so cute with all the up-theme things like the balloons, the grape soda badge, you've got Carl's eyeglasses, and then you've got Russell there. He's ready for his picnic with his net to maybe go catch some butterflies, and that's super cute. He's going to make a great addition to the board along with his picnic basket. And if I get some of the others in trade, that's great, but I don't think I'll be buying or opening any boxes for this set. There's a few more things there, like the badge, Russell's chocolate, really cute accents on this pin. So that was a fun collection as well. And I love the detail that they put into it. The balloons are nice and bright and colorful. That's always fun too. And then the next pin I'm going to show you are some more up pins. Now this is a collection I've already finished, but somebody offered me a trade and I thought, why not? This will make a great trader. So I am happy to have Ellie in my collection again for trading. I do have a couple of others that I've kept in my traders. It's always good to have some of the park pack traders because they do trade well for the small scale trades. Now, the next pin we have is another one in the Princess Puzzle collection. It is Mulan. Guys, these are gorgeous, and I'm so excited to add another one. I've got 3 or 4 so far. I'm going to continue to try to get them just in trade. You see the authenticity with the Mickey head there, and I believe I have Cinderella and maybe Snow White and Tiana, and then this one. And so I'll continue to try and get these in trade. This is another one that I didn't buy any of the actual boxes of pins. But it is a beautiful set, and if I can complete it, that'll be super fun. There's some chasers there too that are really high end in trade value right now. Here is another little pin. This is a fun one to add. This is from the Pink Alamode sets. They did a Princess and Sidekick series, and they're kind of like a Tiny Kingdom. I guess not that small, but they're micro minis, and so this is Gus Gus again. I do have a little collection going that I started of the Cinderella mice, and so this is a cutie, and he's going to be added to that. I think they came, when you got them, it did come with the princess, so he probably came with Cinderella, but that's okay. I'm happy to have Gus Gus, and I've gotten him in trade, because again, I did not buy any of those packs. Now, I got some more of these. So this is the Dr. Facilier Unlock the Evil pin. I'm not even going to open it because I already have him. He is one of the ones I was looking for, but I think I found him at the same time or after trading for him, and I forgot. I'm going to get better at this. This is the downside of the online trading. I can't remember if the box hasn't come, what I traded last time, so there are oftentimes duplicates. All right, now we have a Dr. Facilier that I didn't have, but then after the video, and I'm recording this later, I realized I do have him. So he's going to go into the traders as well, but it's a really cool pin. These were open edition. I believe they came out in 2023. They did all of the villains, I think, or quite a few of them anyway. And so those are really pretty. So he'll make a good trader. Next up is another hidden Mickey pin. Now this one is from Zootopia. So we have Mr. Otterton. These are super cute. I have two in this series. I think I have Judy Hopps and maybe Fennec. I'm not sure. I'll have to check my board, but these are really cute. I was worried that it wouldn't be authentic possibly, but I believe it is. And so I'm pretty excited to add him. It's a little one. It's a small pin, but it will be great in my Zootopia collection. I think they even asked me if I wanted this one because they did not know if it was authentic or not. And it was a small trade. So, excuse me, I didn't give up anything high-end for it, so I'm happy to have it. Next up, we have Alice, and this is a pin that is the last one that I needed in my Alice Keyhole collection. This is a Loungefly set, and I thought I had them all, but apparently I was missing this one, or at least I forgot I had traded it. So I'm so glad that one came in and I have that to add. You're going to hear this theme often, but this is another duplicate for me. So I traded it twice. I don't know what I did, guys. This is how you add to your traders, I guess, making these mistakes. But this is the arcade pin. This is the Emperor's New Groove. Some of these are coming out in California at Disneyland and some at Disney World. And I think this was a Disney World one. So I'm slowly collecting them. I'm not buying all of them. I am looking to trade for the ones I haven't bought. There's a few that I just didn't want to miss that I went ahead and bought. It's mostly the Disneyland ones that I'm looking for in trade and not having to pay for those from Disney World. Now, up next is one of the pins that came back to me. This one they marked as having a very small kind of paint dip, so it was returned to me. It was one I traded. It does have a, it's like an uncertain or production flaw. It's so minor. In fact, since this was recorded, I did end up trading it in person to somebody and pointed out the flaw, and they were totally fine with it. So, Pin and Pop is really good about checking these things and looking at them with a fine-toothed comb, and so I do appreciate that. I'm wondering, the sender may not have cared if they saw it in person, but, you want them taking care with your trades. So this is one that is returned to me, and I will only trade it in person going forward since they have identified a possible flaw with it. And I did get one more that was returned to me, and that was a Mama Odie pin. That was a new to the parks pin, and I had picked this up when Tiana's Bayou opened, and they pointed out a production flaw on this one as well. Small little dots near her dress, near the top of her dress, and quite honestly, I can't see them. I tried to put it in a different light, but I know they're looking at these under a different magnification, and so that they give the person I'm trading with a choice, and they can choose to pass or to accept it, and they chose to pass on this one. So this will be another one that I'll still keep as a trader, but I will only trade it in person. And I don't think anybody that sees it in person will be too concerned with the flaw, so I'm sure it'll be able to trade. And then up next, a few of these princess pins. Now, these ones, I think, went to the Character Warehouse. So this is the Tiana pin. This is a last year's park series, and I realized after it was too late to get them in the park, pretty much, that I wanted to collect them. So there is a new set out this year, but I don't like it as much as these. So I did get fortunate enough to trade this Tiana one, and I also was able to trade for Rapunzel. I have one or two others, and like I said, some of these are no longer in the parks, and they are showing up at the Character Warehouse. So that's a great deal for people who have been able to pick them up there, and then they've been available for me to trade with. Next up is one that I'm so excited that completes a collection, and that was another Parks pin set, and this is the one I wanted the most and was the hardest for me to get. So I did finally get it in trade. That's another thing I love about this Pin and Pop online trading. I needed Vanellope to complete the Sugar Racer set. So that was a fun set with a bunch of the different Sugar Racers, and now it is complete through trading. And then we have this one is one I think I bought and traded, and then I just traded it again. So it's just one that makes a good trader, so I was willing to take that from whoever offered it to me for whatever I traded. So I'm going to keep that one wrapped up because it is going to go right back in the traders. And this one I actually have received since again, but I kept the other one as a trader. I think I got it in the trading traders with Sarah, my friend over at Sarah's Disney Magic, but I'm so excited to have these mice. She sent them. I knew they were coming in this pack, so I added them as a trader in my pins, and I'm going to keep this set here to add to my collection. So like I said, collecting some of the Cinderella mice. I think that is Pearl and Susie. So fun to add to the collection. It's a pink a la mode set, so sparkly and beautiful. Now we have a Encanto pin that I really wasn't planning to add to the collection, but it came as offered to me, and it is a good pin, a good value pin. I can't remember, like, did these come from the parks or did these come from Pink a la Mode? Now, usually Pink a la Mode, it says it on there, and I can't find it anywhere on there. But the reason I do collect Encanto, but the reason I didn't want all of these is because they're all very similar. They all have that black and orange, different shades of orange, so it's not just Dolores that's in these colors, but that back is beautiful. I didn't really realize that looking at them online, and it's kind of like a shimmer or that pearlized look of the black paint in the background. So it's a really, really pretty pin with all those little things on the edge that are kind of her characteristics, like her being able to hear things, and those are kind of added to the pin. So it is a fun one, and I think I will keep it in my collection and probably not get any more of them though from this set. Now the next pin, this was a hard one for me to find, and I finally got it in trade. This was the first pin from this year for the Disneyland Fantasy Parade collection, and it is the Hatbox Ghost Parade pin, and I missed this one or thought I didn't need it or decided to collect after it came out, and then it went way up in price because anytime you have a series, the first one, you want to get that because that's always going to be the hardest to get. So this is a fun one. I am not a collector of the movie, but I really like what they have done, or sorry, the attraction, but I really like what they have done with this set, and I want the whole thing. So it's been a great set. They've done a lot of interesting attractions as part of this set. So that is a fun one to add. And then I was able to get one more. So the other one is one I missed out on that came to the Disney World park, but because I was away, I missed it at the time it came out, and it went really quickly. So both of these went way up in value. The Hatbox Ghosts even more than this one, which is Carousel of Progress. So they were difficult for me to get, but finally found them in trade and so excited to finally have them to add to the collection. Next is a pin that I had no plans to get it, but somebody offered it in trade, and I know it is going to make an excellent trader. And it is from Pink a la Mode, the Storybook Princess series, and this is the special edition of the limited edition. So there was a common one, and then there was a chase, if you, I guess that's what they're calling it. But in this one, you have the white background, the full glitter background. I'm opening the pin so I can show you a closer look here. But each of these pins that came out, I believe they did a chase. I have gotten one or two others, and this is Sleeping Beauty, Aurora, and Maleficent. It is a stunning, stunning pin. So the backgrounds on these are black and white. They have that yellow kind of bookmark tag. You can see the thorns in the background. There's so much glitter in it, and it is just a beautiful pin. Setting that one to the side, definitely going to put that in my traders, but it's going to have to be a really, really good trade. Now, this is one of the last ones possibly, but this person included a zap in the pins, so I am going to see what's in here. I did trade for a Snow White pin, so she says thanks for this amazing trade, and included this concept art card of Cinderella. That's really cute. And then the pin that I traded for is, I believe it's a Tokyo pin or Shanghai, but it is a beautiful stained glass Snow White pin. And I have one other of these that I got from Disney Crazy Family back when we did a pin swap, and it was Alice in Wonderland, and this is a series, and so I'm pretty excited to add the Snow White one to my collection. It's just beautiful with the stained glass, the beautiful colors. That red in the pin is just stunning, and so that is a great one that I was able to find in trade. Now there is a zap in here as well, so let's check out what that is. I love the little card that she made and included this. Oh, it's Joy. Joy is so cute. I believe I have this one, so it'll probably go into traders, but I'll have to check and see. But I really appreciate that. That adds a lot of fun to the event to throw in a zap with your pin. So I really appreciate the sender who thought to do that, and I'm so happy to receive a pin that I love. Even if I already have it, I know it's going to make a good trader, because I'm not the only one who loves Joy, especially with Inside Out being a very popular right now. So that is all the pins for today. That's what I got in this Pin and Pop event. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what your favorite was. Comment down below. There's so much goodness in this trade, and I'm just happy to have done another event. I'm so excited about finishing some sets through this and adding to some sets, and I'm excited for the next event. The next one up is going to be more of a Halloween theme, and so that's going to be fun and exciting. I'm starting to collect Halloween pins just to have more on hand. Like I said, some of these are going to be traders, that it will already go into that. But this is a great, great way to do a lot of pin swaps, pin trades, and I really appreciate everything Jen and her team put into this to make sure the pins are authentic. And I really appreciate you guys being here and watching just to check out what I got. So make sure you comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you'll see the next one, and I will see you guys then on the next video. Bye.